Watch. A simple technique. Counter-strike with a stick. The counter-attack won't start with this strike. When does this happen? When I already said right. I struck and Dima bounced back. I flew here with this stick. And I don't need to charge back here for a long and far strike, right? So you struck, he bounced back. The second strike comes from here. So you'll be working with the right opponent like this. Not like this. You see, right? So you'll be on the right, on the left. Now let's focus again on movement. On movement. Counter-strike. Dima is making a counter-strike. Here's the defense. Just a support. Once and shift right here. The second hand has this kind of overlay. They're showing a similar technique in Aikido right now. But she came from Jiu-Jitsu to Aikido. It originally came from Jiu-Jitsu. Look again. Grab. And move here. Here you have, yes, the axis set. Turning movement. And here's a throw in the opposite direction. Once again, watch. It's a simple technique, a training one. You don't need to do it quickly. Strike. 1 and 2. Watch how I block. So I put my hand up to keep it from coming at me. And the other hand on top makes the grab. I'm stepping away, doing this turning movement. 1. From here, a throw. Don't take it. Remember when... Don't take it. Remember when... 1. Twice. When you lean in, always try to grab the object with your right hand. Because I see things like this. You can pull the stick out like that. But the thing is, they also try to grab the knife like that. You definitely need to grab it with the hand where you hold the wrist, meaning you throw it here. And that's it. 1, that's it. So in this hand, so you won't grab the knife by the blade, either this way or that way. The blade is real. And the stick. So this should be a standard movement that works against both a knife and a stick. Defense. This way in. I'm spinning it on purpose so you can see it. A throw. 1. And here, got it. Watch it one more time. You just need to remember this. Here, the forearm is positioned vertically. When you take the stick, you press down on the wrist here. And it's not just about pressing down on the wrist, but also lowering the forearm, like this. I'm not using just my arm strength here. I'm leaning in with my whole body weight. 1. But when I take the beam, I'm leaning in. I'm not leaning on the wrist, but I'm pressing into the wrist, and I'm lowering the forearm, this part. So it's about 30 to 45 degrees relative to the floor. Not like this vertically, but like this. This person won't lie to me. I don't use my arm strength at all. Here, I'm holding it, my hands are relaxed. Hold the stick, hold it well. I just start leaning my body weight onto his wrist. That's it, and take it. And take it like this. We're taking it, as they say, into the handle. We don't touch the blade at all. One more time, watch closely the last time. A reverse strike. Let's turn around so it can be seen. Can you see it, right? Like this. They throw it. Here once. We've taken everything. Take it quickly. You need to take the weapon once again quickly. Don't hesitate. You hesitated a bit here, you dropped it. But he has a weapon in his hands. You didn't take the weapon from him, so take the weapon quickly. Or like this. This is a short-term, brief kind of impact. But what you did this morning, they threw it. Let's go. On your back, on your back, on your back. It's this, like this. Yes, pay close attention. So we went in, I threw it, and I turned around after it. Right here, 1. That's it, take the weapon immediately. You need to do this skillfully without hesitation. If you hesitate, he starts, for example, cutting at your legs with a knife. They threw it. Step here. Put your foot down. Come here, Alex. Put your foot down. Not under the armpit, but right here. And under the elbow, and just like that. That's it, you instantly take the stick. You can even do it like this. You see, right? So you sit right there. You need to apply pressure with your shin on his elbow joint. Like this. Got it! And here you grab the stick by the handle. If you're spinning, get up carefully. If you're spinning around a person, pay attention. You've blocked, for example. I'll turn you. So I threw and I turned around the person. Here I'm stepping in. 1. Do you see where I placed my shin? The mistake is when people do it like this. Right, with the shin. 1. You see? Got it! That's it. A brief pain. I took the stick. Or a knife. One more time. One last time. Let's stand like this, so I can turn right on the shin. You've blocked. I'm not making any movements here to turn towards the shot. Look, I throw and they got blocked. I'm not making any movements here. And I turn around him. So we're both spinning in one direction. That's it. They took it right away. I placed my foot. See how I lean in with my shin onto his joint. Right here. And quickly took the weapon. Let's give it a try. Alright, let's put the sticks down so they don't distract you. Put the sticks down. Because they're going to distract you in this exercise. One more time. This is the foundation of a stable movement skill. This is not a combat technique. A reverse strike. Once from the strike. This is when I join the opponent. One more time. A reverse strike. I can stay still like this. And I can stop my hand here, for example, firmly. And from here, attack. You see, right? Do a throw. For example, right now we're looking at movement. Once here, this is when we join in. I'm saying that in Aikido, this has been developed very well. Diagonal. Joining the movement right here. So I can make a diagonal strike like this. Diagonal. Don't sleep. Like this. You see block, right? For example, hitting in the groin or something like that, right? Go straight like this into the hand. And I can shift over here. Right now we're practicing the shift. Reverse strike, reverse. 1 here, diagonal and slightly. 1 here, reverse, right and slightly. 1 here, diagonal, left and slightly. 1 here. Your movements. This is working with movements. One more time, diagonal. 1 we moved here, back. 1 we moved here. 1 we moved here. This is the exercise. Over here. So you don't flinch back when the stick comes at you. Like this, right? So that you either make a decision and go here, or make a decision and go there. Because this is a very simple technique, you'll win right away. One more time, pay close attention. Movement, reverse strike. 1 here, diagonal strike. 1 here, reverse strike. 1 here, diagonal strike. 1 here. This is an exercise for movement. For movement, let's go. Let's practice throwing punches with our hands. Look, why? Because like I said, for example, often, right? When someone is cutting off your head, you need to act like this. Like that, right? But no one has ever cut off anyone's head here, right? It's the same when you're getting hit, right? They'll hit you correctly, that's right. Look, hold the pad properly, take it like this. Here, around the corner, and here. This is the kind of grip. I'm showing this on purpose, in case someone wants to train on their own. This is how you hold the pad, like this. You don't need any straps here right now. Like this, you take it and press it against yourself. Look. So it shouldn't be something like this, and just something like that. There's just a few things here. Diagonal strike swiftly. Back strike from here by the ear. You see, this is how it's done. Diagonal, back. Make sure to work on the diagonal strike with a body turn. Body turn. And in the back strike, you shift your body weight onto the leg that's closer to him. Here I'm shifting my body weight onto the leg that's closer to him. That's when this strike will be strong. Next, here your hand is tied to your body. This is how people hit. The hand is tied to the body. And we already talked about this in some of the old videos, for those who are watching, that you need to free your hand. Specifically, you shouldn't move your body like this to follow your hand. Here, the body gives the impulse. And then the hand flies on its own. Same here, actually, indeed. But I won't hit hard. Turn into it slowly. Body weight to it. A reverse strike. You shouldn't turn like this with the hand. Here, the body gives a push and stays in place. The strike is delivered by shifting the body weight. Do you see? I shift my body weight onto the leg that's closer to it. In a diagonal strike, I shift my body weight and turn. In a diagonal strike, I turn swiftly. In a reverse strike, I don't turn my body like this with the hand. I'm just shifting my body weight. You see, my body is standing straight. My body gives the first push, and then that's it. The hand flew. This is called, I cut the hand away from the body. And here too, here's the momentum. Next, the turn. Well, the hand itself flies. So the speed of the hand to the target, faster than the speed of the body's turn. So the hand goes further. And the body finishes its work somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. And the hand flew further. This is a very important point if you want to achieve good, strong strikes. Well, for example, you don't need a strong strike to the throat or a strong strike to the base of the skull, but it still has to be done correctly. So here, the hand got free. If someone you see does it like this, first of all, from the top, if someone does it like this with a turn, that's wrong. You won't add power here. You will just really reduce the speed here. You'll immediately kill the speed with that turn. And here it is, the speed, the snap. And it's the same here. You see the hand got free. So right now I have the speed of the turn and the speed of the hand movement. And how it moves is much faster. Much faster than the body. You see, so my hand has this kind of acceleration at the very end and a turn. Let's take the pads and try. Look, here's the secret. So when you hit the pad, it's to understand how the hand gets free and to develop that snap, that whip-like strike. So when you hit the pad like this, some people get it right away. But here, basically, the pad stops your hand. So one, the pad, yes, stops your hand. And the pad is there to stop the motion of your hand. When we finally hit the very edge of the pad, so it goes like this, on the edge. You see, right? So that the hand flies further. Here's the edge, and I'm just hitting the edge, like this. And the hand slips off. If I hit here, some people might get it, and some might not. But if you hit like this on the edge, then you'll definitely learn to strike with that snap. And just like here, you can't hit here. Some people can do it here. And for those who can't do it, hit here. So your hand is here. What's the point? So that it hits the pad and goes further. So that it doesn't stop right here. And I hit the edge and went further. That's when you'll have a free hand, when it works like this. You're working at home with some kind of equipment, like a bag or something like that. Well, just put it here so that it's just... The same goes for those who have a bag hanging at home or something else. Don't work like this at first. Always work past it, so that the pad flies away. Let me show you on the bag. Look, so it's clear. We don't have a pad at home but a bag. Don't work like this. It's a secret, but I'm sharing. I won't take all my secrets with me. You still have to share, like this. So that your hand flies through. This is how you'll learn. So there's no stopping. There's no stopping like that. There's no stopping like that. There's no stopping like that. You just do it like this, like a whip. And like this, when you feel that everything is here. You've got speed. Nothing is holding you back. Turn shifting your body weight correctly. The turn is correct. Then you can go to the bag. The pillow, yeah, or somewhere on the bag. So then you start with the strikes. One more time. Here's the turn. The turn. And here's the shift of body weight. The body is standing still. So the body gives a short impulse. Next, everything's set. The beacon is flying. If you keep accompanying like this, you'll reach a certain speed, and then that's it. You'll stop. There won't be any more progress from here. Let's start with this. And then specifically to the target, in a very deliberate and careful manner. Let's go as we proceed forward with caution. Yeah, look, this turn here, to the next step, very carefully. You need to take it. You have a bit of strength in it. Look, my body. You see, standing straight. So, the power of the strike comes from the fact that I'm detaching my hand from my body and transferring my weight. So I'm transferring my body weight onto the opponent, and I detach. So I do it like this. Here, the hand is being detached from the body. And this way, I'm adding a bit more power to it. You see, right? So I'm carrying my body weight, the same thing. You see, I'm standing straight and I'm detaching my hand. So there's no stop. The hand goes past, and here I'm significantly increasing the power of the strike. If I turn with my body while striking, I'll significantly increase its power. And like this, I'm just learning to detach my hand from my body while staying in place. So you hit like going past the corner of the pillow, through, So there shouldn't be a stop here. And here I'm striking and there's no stop. As you can clearly observe, the hand goes further. Indeed, there's absolutely no stop. Without any doubt, everything is perfectly fine here with our dear friend Alexei. In fact, it is quite evident that the situation is under control. Everything is fine with the guys. Everything's fine. I'm working. Look, you might have a piece of equipment like this at home. Come closer, take a look so it's clear. Maybe a little like this, my energy will be... Look, I'm working on a reverse strike. Here, my body, standing still. I'm not turning like this after the strike. I'm working on shifting my body weight. And with the diagonal strike, I turn to significantly increase the power of that strike. Here, I'm shifting my body weight. You're transferring your body weight onto the opponent. Plus, I'm also twisting in. You see, right? So here you need to turn. And here, the work is just with body weight. Well, indeed, that's it. So now let's move on. Pull your shoulders in. Look, it means they're pushing you. Shoulder. And let yourself be pushed away. Don't resist. Yield to win. One, and place your hand. This hand will already protect you from a possible strike. You see, right? The second hand comes here like a little boat. And lower it. Once again, look, a push. Once let him push you away and immediately bring your elbow up. So the person sees that it's closed here and he won't strike. He'll hit somewhere over there down. But here it's open. That's it, and the person is here. Once again, look. Let yourself be pushed away. Well, now it's the little boat. What am I doing? I fold my hands like this, more like a house than a boat, and I press down with my body into the hand. That's it. You can either turn like this, or just pass the hand into the fingers and lay it down through the fingers. They're pushing you in the shoulder. Don't resist. Once and twice, and lay it down again in the shoulder. Once, twice, and lay it down here. Two different ways to lay it down. They're pushing you. Let them push you. In this push, if you allow yourself to be pushed a little, you see, he's kind of collapsing into me a bit. And he has no strength in his hand. Once, lay the fingers down, push, and elbow. And from here, don't turn. Here, 1, 2, and so you turned it around, made an angle. Once again, look, push. Let him push. Let him sink a little. Guys, when I say collapse, I mean it's not like that. See, he's really collapsing like this. No, there won't be such a collapse. The collapse will be like this. The hand is moved far from the body. When your hand is close to your body, you can gather strength in it. If the hand is moved far from the body, that's it. You won't be able to gather strength in it anymore. I think that's more than enough. That should be enough. Two options. The first one is through the fingers. The second one, like this, exactly. All right, let's give it a try. Look, guys. So, of course, if someone pushes you like this, you can just hit them in the jaw and that's it. But you understand one more time, right? Cameras. So, bam, and he's dead. Well, for example, or something like that, you know. So when someone pushes you, bam, that's the police option. No one here will ever say that you were just messing with him like that. You understand? And here they grabbed you, right? Here are some more interesting things. So he pushes. I turn around and instantly throw a punch. The chin. These are broken cervical vertebrae. If I'm afraid that I won't hit the chin like this, that I'll miss with my elbow, then I make a move like a block with my elbow. You see, right. And I hit him. Why is Dima always my partner? Because with him I show the techniques. With a beginner, with someone else, yeah, he understands how to move. He knows what's going to happen. He understands that he's pushing me. He knows that I want to show something, and he chooses the head in advance so there won't be any accidents. That's why I'm always showing with him, but also with someone else, you know. So these are the people who help me demonstrate. We're not here to smash each other's faces, but to demonstrate. I'm showing you the method. The same thing here. I turned around and hit with my elbow, right in the stomach. Elbow here, elbow there. They push me, I turn around and immediately jab here with a fork or a fist. You can work like that. But again, that's a strike. And then you'll be dealing with it in court. And this, you see, right? So that's it. Nothing happened. Bang! The person is alive. You didn't harm him at all. This is so you don't sit down. Remember we had that, I was looking into the topic and there was a video, how not to sit down. Here, and you'll really help yourself a lot if you lift your elbow up at that moment. So the person sees that it's closed here, and he'll slow down. Then he'll see the stomach is open, and he'll hit in the stomach. But it will take time. That will come later. One, lift it up. That's it. You see, attack from here. You don't have to lift it up if you don't see any intention. Do you see the intention to strike? Lift it up. That's it. This movement, your elbow, it will protect you. Once again, when they grab you by the chest with both hands, of course, anything can happen here. Bang to the ears, bam to the groin with the knee, twist the neck. That's it. Down they go. You already guess who, right? But again, all of this is visible on cameras, showing that you were killing someone by the chest. And the other option, you see, is to go straight here. So what? They won't let you hit them in the face with your head because your hand is here. They won't move their head into my elbow. So here's the grip. And you see, it's the same idea. You throw the hand here, and look, the elbow means there won't be any head strike. And you continue to work on the arm. It doesn't matter if they grabbed you with one hand or two. I'm still working on that arm. I don't even pay attention to this arm. I just throw them off and make a takedown, either like this or through the fingers. Once again, look at the grip by the chest. Now you throw the hand here and lift it up. That's it. Just bring your hand here and lift it up. That's it. A hit to the face won't come from their head. From here you turn your hand, add the second one, and push down. Push with your body. You can't knock on anything under them. Just shout. That's it. You see, right? I'm also pressing down with my other hand. Why? Because while I'm twisting this arm, the person can pull out their other hand and choke me. That's why when I throw it, you see I also pin this hand down. You see they have nothing to hit with because I've blocked this hand too. So when I throw it, you see I also pin this hand down. You see he has nothing to knock with because I blocked that hand too. One. Alright, and from here, for example, we made a takedown like this. You can see it on the cameras too, but there weren't any dangerous actions here, you understand? So there was some kind of police technique. 1, 2. That's it, and you calmly took them down. You can do this not too quickly. If a person grabs you by the chest with both hands, their hands are busy trying to take this hand off and hit me. It takes time, but I can work faster like this, you see. So I won't let them pull their hand out. And here I don't need it anymore. That's it. I calmly take them down. Either it's hard to take them down here, their arm is strong, but we passed it to the other hand and took them down through the fingers. That's it. Let's try what I showed you.